Hey, good morning, folks. Midnight Brands coming to you for Monday, March 6th, 2023. Hope everybody had a good, lovely weekend. Gonna get started here with live prep, and we'll kind of go through how everything's looking. So, yeah. Good morning.
Good morning.
How's it going, sir?
Fantastic, brother. How are you, man?
Doing good.
It's the weekend.
Not bad. Not bad. Yours?
Anything this weekend?
Nah, just worked on some code stuff. If you call that fun.
Yes, indeed.
Did you get all your stuff worked out last week? Still got more to
Yeah,
do.
pretty much. Excuse me. Yeah, pretty much. Just today, I have some more stuff to do, and I gotta start getting ready for taxes. Gotta get my stuff figured out.
Yeah, I've been putting that off. I probably should have done that this weekend, but you know.
Yeah, in the same boat.
Cool. Well, looks like we're finally seeing some reaction there. Checking out the EU lows, looks like now. Second push into APP failed on ES. A similar kind of look on NQ. Bonds are way up there this morning. It's the first thing I noticed when I sat down. Then gold and oil were way down too. Not way down, but like down at the bottom edge of their first kind of prep zone area. You see anything in Apple this morning?
Apple.
It's gapped up $2 or $1.50 almost.
No, I haven't seen anything.
APL.
You saw the new NatureTrader stuff? It's kind of cool.
I haven't downloaded anything, but I saw like the new look and feel and for their website and stuff.
I haven't downloaded anything yet. But I saw on their website, like you log in into your account, and then they got little achievements. So it's like you make I think it was like $1,000 a day, and then you get a little achievement unlocked, or you get the first green month, and then you get another achievement. They got like a bunch of little achievements you can unlock, with your live account. I thought that was pretty neat.
That's cool. Yeah, I hadn't seen that part. I didn't log in that far enough to. Didn't go quite that far.
It's really nice.
Alright, I don't know. Oh, looks like it's just Goldman gave him an upgrade. Oh, that's right. I saw that yesterday. They talked about like something as a service. Like people finally on some of these desks realizing that what we've all known for years, right? Every 2 years your phone's a piece of crap, and you got to go upgrade it. And so it's like, oh well, I guess maybe Apple's a service is you got to constantly replacing crap. So I guess that's why they're bumping them. Anywho, I guess we can start off. Hopefully I don't kick myself for not exiting later. I have to watch what ES does at this MPP trend strength zone. Okay, UVXY. I flipped through some of these earlier, so I've already got some zones kind of carved up a little bit here. Hmm? Oh, yeah.
It's a beautiful day. Yeah, this morning just amazing. Oh, every morning pretty much is.
Yep. I don't think there's anything in particular in this one. Like, I don't see any ABCDs, any other really kind of trend line thingies. I mean, maybe you could make a case for one from February 2nd lows, but like, what's the? I just don't see the point of that one. It's not going to transfer to the highs or anything else.
Yeah, I don't see anything really good.
I'm gonna look later today. I may stop looking at UVXY and flip to start looking at SVXY. Because this guy, I mean, he just gets no range.
Oh, gotcha.
Like when I first pulled this one up earlier this morning, like all the zones, like the range is so small it won't even draw. You know, 508 to 508, 468 to 468. Like it's just, the range is so small it doesn't want to create anything at all. So, yeah. Monday.
I like that six. I'm looking at it now. Pretty clean.
Okay. VIX. She already flipped through VIX there. And that's kind of how I see it. Upsides, right? You got WTG1. I guess you could include the 50, but it's so close. I figure the 50 is going to move into that MPP 20-day type of zone. And then you got WPP gap fill just underneath that with trend guide lower. Yeah, probably drag this up as trend guides are going to move. It's not going to be for today, but this will be for later this week, potentially. there's a whole lot else there on VIX already. I think that's pretty good. Alright, SPY.
Here goes that robot again.
Not quite. Yep. Sorry, I was looking at the CL there. Trying to decide. So that doesn't have anything. I wonder. It's a lot of back and forth to get up to that zone there, but that ABCD potential pattern there. Is that too much of a stretch?
I actually have a bigger one.
On the intraday or the daily?
Daily.
You come back to this candle way back here.
From the December lows.
We gotta get rid of this guy. $405.17. So we got a day VWAP right in this area here. Okay, so it picks up the weekly one. Okay, that's why. So it picks up the weekly just down there. Okay. I see what you're throwing down.
What?
Oh, I was talking to the algo, which sounds weird, I know.
Okay. You talk to it.
How do you think it learns?
Yeah. It's kind of scary.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a whole lot. I mean, I looked and flipped through this earlier. I don't know if there's a whole lot else I'd adjust off of it, right? I mean, this is kind of a nice zone here with the gap fills, kind of double gap fill to get the trend line following there. WTGR1. ADRs may still be up there. It depends on kind of where we open and stuff. But right now they're slated to be up there. But if we come down to that trend strength zone, then the ADRs will line up kind of in this area. And then this zone here, the next one, the TGR zone, is a little bit wider, but you've got the tier 1 daily cheat just in there, and then also in here you've got supply and demand. You're going to have the weekly anchored VWAP plus the daily anchored VWAP in there too. Alright, I still think I'd watch this kind of APP zone here. It'll probably line up with, from the looks of it, on the indices, it's going to line up with, yeah, this MPP trend strength reference point 20-day zone on ES. We keep coming down a little bit. And then below that, you've got trend guide, weekly pivot, 50-day, tier 1 day cheat, swing AV WAP coming up to join it here. And then next below is a gap fill, daily anchor VWAP. With another zone right below that, $2 lower, more structure, TG1. That's an $8 move there though.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if I would change anything else. I don't think so.
Yep. Good, that means my prep work worked out. And I said pre, before you get any wild ideas.
Yeah. What do you mean?
I know you.
Nah, you get some crazy ideas, man. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I had crazy ideas. I was totally wrong.
Okay. Tim already did the cues if I saw correctly, so I think I can skip those. Yeah, he already did the cues. Yes.
You hear anything from my boy GP? Or no?
Mm-mm. I haven't heard from him since he came back like that 1 day or 2 days, and then he's been gone since then. So no, I hadn't heard nothing. Okay, so first real zone. Like the expected move stuff today is only like 30 some points. We already traded 20 something. So this would be really kind of outside this MTG1, WTG. It's also the tier 1 end of week cheat. Below that you've got supply and demand, full ADR, tier 2 daily. The next one really to me is the weekly trend guide reversal gap filled tier 1 day cheat. And then we get into the rest of the stuff, right? So TGR, supply and demand, annual pivot point, last week's high, obviously. Actually, no, I didn't include last week's high. I pulled it up to grab the overnight high. I didn't pull it quite down that far. And then you've got your monthly pivot, trend strength, 20-day. And then you get your bigger one on the first downside below. Tier 1 day cheats, 50-day trend guide, WPP. It's a pretty good sized zone there. Low weekly anchored VWAP. We've had structure at that 40-10-ish level. 4009, 4010. With full ADR is really at that kind of next block below, which is the tier 2 day cheats, supply and demand, some daily anchored VWAPs. And then if we fail there, then you go down below and you grab the that'd be a massive failure. It really kind of needs to hold this level in here, this trend guide. Especially after it kept rejecting. I could even really say it needs to hold this 4034, but collapse this. Well, I see why it's doing it. It's because it wants to pick up that tier 3 daily cheat there. And February's lows, but we dragged down that. Yeah, I think I'd get rid of this.
You don't want to have that as a diff level.
I mean, at that point, like we're over 100 points down. I don't know if I'd just watch the 200. I mean, if we lose this, yeah, I mean, sure, you watch that as a div, but there'll be something mad if we come down and trade all the way back down to here today. I don't know if you want to try to catch that knife. Especially because we took down we expanded this zone here. The WTG, like it was actually up higher originally. And we took it to come all the way down into the bottom edge of the supply and demand. I mean, you could have it. You could do another one there. You know, 56 to 49. That's probably a zone for tomorrow if we come down this far. Yeah, I mean, I think if we were to come down, like, I think I'd rather watch higher low off the weekly anchored VWAP almost down here. Mm-hmm. As opposed to the 200 and that cheat there. Alright, so more something like this. So that's definitely outside extreme. Same thing as most of these ones up here. I mean, these are massive massives too. You see it any wildly different? Other than, I mean, maybe this one here.
No, not really. The zone over there where you have the full ADRs.
Yeah.
Is the swinging review up is slightly above that. Why are you focusing on that? You know, the lower end? No, the bottom one. Sorry.
Oh, down here.
Yeah. Yeah. Mine, I kind of took it up.
You took it.
But I see what you did there. Never mind.
Yeah, I was grabbing the supply and demand, the gap fill, full ADR. And my suspicion is, well, the hourly swing AV WAP won't come up here, but I have a feeling like these swing AV WAPs will end up moving up closer to the supply and demand. With volume after the open. That's pretty wide fucking. Oh, but I took it down. It had it actually up much, much higher. You know, I pulled the top edge of that zone down to just be the very top part of TGR. Because it wanted up higher. Yep, that's right. Yeah, see, it wanted to pull this zone up here, this annual pivot trend guide reversal zone. It wanted to pull it all the way up to like here.
Yeah, was it to include the daily interview?
40, 68, 75 is where I've got, unless I've got it on the wrong candle. Oh, I did have it on the wrong candle. Yeah, 40, 75. So yeah, it wanted to drive it up that high.
Yeah, you can almost do it like SPY, just have too little.
Yeah. Yes, comma NQ. Live trade calling. Okay, NQ. I left this on there when I was going through stuff this morning, but I mean that prep we had on the 2nd, that was pretty sick.
Mm-hmm. Amazing. That's good. I want to start leaving notes in my charts like that too. Pretty cool.
Okay, so I'd also flipped through NQ here as well. And so I adjusted the TGR one. It looks like a little bit to come down and grab this overnight high. MPP looks like I didn't touch. Trend strength. This one here I moved up just a touch. I guess I didn't really move it up much. TG1. Yeah, the challenge of this is you could pull up this trend guide zone here to include the 20-day, but this zone's already pretty wide. It's already 25 points, give or take. 40 points actually. And just with how NQ overshoots, like why even bother with the 20? Like expect it to come down and grab somewhere into this zone here.
Great.
Especially if we don't hold the trend strength, which I just find this really interesting. Like this is the tier 1 sheet for the day. Right, and the tier 2 is just below TGR, right? And so the similar thing above tier 1 days, right above TGR. tier 2 is up at that next one. The tier 3 is all the way up here where there's actually a little bit of a trend line. I think it only has 2 touches, but it's still there. Tick for tick on the third one, I guess. Oh shit. And it was actually Dave Ewop to the tick this morning. This guy's trash. I don't like him anymore. Yeah, I don't know if there's a whole lot else really in here I'd make adjustments with. I would definitely call out the fact that top zone is freaking massive.
Yeah, I'm liking it. Don't have anything to add.
Okay. So we got this biggie. I got this one. I'll make some extra notes in here in a second. Oops, I wanted to make one other note here. Trend line, touch at full ADR, tier 3 date sheet. Okay, RTY, I did not have time to look through. Huh. Also to the tick, daily anchor VWAP at the highs this morning. doesn't mark this MPP structure zone through there. Guess there's not enough evidence. This was that nasty pull on Friday morning. It doesn't even mark the trend strength. That's so interesting. Okay, so what else did I mark here off of this one? So you get the high daily anchor VWAP, high weekly, structure, and last week's highs. Okay, so that's a decent div. And it doesn't include the MPP zone. We have, no, there's some structure through here. Oh, this is really more interesting one, I think.
Another pretty clean one.
Come on. Yeah, overall I'd say RTY is pretty clean today. It did include a couple extras, right? I just don't know about this MPP one, if I really want to include that or not, per se. Like it's just...
Like you said, there is some nice little structure there. You could kind of join it with the top end of... Oh yeah, because then, never mind. We would get into the other thing, but... Is our supply and demand the same? Might be. Anyways, the top end of that supply and demand. We got some nice responses from that in the past. Looking here, January, what is this?
Yeah, so it's...
February 1st. So we got quite a few responses there.
Yeah, so it's almost like this. Drag this up to include...
Yeah, could do that. And then you just want to delete the MPP zone then, I guess?
There's not one there.
Oh, I looked at those.
And because there's a bunch of different swing AV WAPs right there. And there's structure.
It made it seem like it was just an inside zone.
Yeah. So I mean, it picked up one overnight at 8:45, and again 150 and 255 this morning.
Yeah, I don't see like have one.
You could have a super small zone there, and if we don't, it could act as nice resistance later. And we've got the gap fill actually from that area too, so. Okay, I think that looks pretty reasonable.
Yes, indeed.
Pretty amazing to the tick on that day VWAP there. Crap, it's already time for more coffee. That
I
doesn't
know it's already cooling off just from that little, from that pool.
I'm sorry, from that pole?
No, you know what I said.
I don't know, you guys make up shit, I can make up shit too.
Pool.
Okay, then we added in 2 zones here. Added supply and demand, trend strength to reference point, tier 1 day cheats, swing AV WAPs. Also noted MPP structure, gap fill, swing AV WAPs from high, from overnight high. Okay, YM. Oh, look at that. It's so awesome. Look how quick those pivots load. It's amazing.
What did you do?
I stopped calculating them all the damn time.
No.
Calculate them once. Oh, look. Nothing's changed. Holy shit. Why do we need to rebuild everything? Why do we need to go get all the VWAP or all the weekly bars and crap? They haven't changed. Tonight it'll rebuild the dailies, but it won't rebuild the weekly and the annual and the quarterly and the monthly. Because they haven't changed.
You don't need to be doing all that extra loading.
Yep, that's the plan. I got a lot more to do, but I think it's going to be a pretty nice win.
Already is, man.
Look at that,
So we're
too.
back inside your box again.
Yeah, well, and look at this, too, right? Last week, or I said on, I think it was Wednesday or Thursday. I think it was Wednesday, yeah. Look at where we stopped. Supply and demand and OPEX cheat.
Yeah, I remember that. We were like talking about wondering what's gonna happen here. Yep.
But yeah, we're back inside the
What is
daily
the
box.
other one?
Above?
Yeah. I think it's way up there.
So 35, 200.
Oh. sick.
Okay, so I would treat this as one zone versus a div and stuff there. $33, $4, that's too big of a zone. But I think I would definitely include this as a zone. Because you get that daily box that we've been playing up against, although again, right now, like it's wanting to reject the 50-day from below. And it looks like that daily anchored VWAP, if I get it on the right bar here. Yeah, it traded just above it the last 2 days. So it's this div here, high, daily anchored, weekly anchored, so that's that stuff we we're just looking at. That's the wrong detail, this is the right detail. So same thing, so you got your weekly anchored VWAP there, last week's highs, structure 33.4, and it doesn't include anything again until trend guide, weekly pivot, supply and demand low. I think here it actually get rid of the div and drag this up. Capture it like that. That and capture this. $33,290. It's a 40 point, that's not terrible. And you got a swing AV WAP there from the third. You got one right below it from the third as well. Yeah, I think that could be good there, like that. Kind of like that. Still marked in its middle though. There you go, good job. Yeah, I think I like the way that one is looking there. Oops.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I was getting the coffee there.
Good, man. I'm just drawing some zones here.
I really hope in the update that Ninja made, they get smarter about how they cache the bars and look at stuff. Because as I was looking through things, like that's really the biggest delay of times is you load up two YM charts, it goes back out every single time and reaches to the server. And yeah, there's a setting, but that setting is kind of messed up the way that it's built. It's either you get everything from the server or you get nothing from the server. It's like there's no in between. It's like I really hope they take a look at that.
Control Z function. That's it.
What's there? Oh wait, no, that turns on and off the OCO thing. So added zone WTG1 top of range box, and then we added transferring reference point, added zone. Oops. Copy image. Okay, and then GC and CL. What do I already have loaded? I have CL loaded. Okay, so let's do CL first. Okay, this is silly. We don't need to have two zones back to back on top of each other like this. Damn it, I should have taken that.
That was really nice, wasn't it?
Yep. I sat there and looked at it too, and thinking about, that daily cheat right there.
Yeah, it was a nice, I'm right on the, it could be what, from Friday?
Yep. Yep. Yeah, I got that in the 15-minute chart there. And the 60-minute here too. Son of a biscuit. Oh well. don't know if I care about that one as much there. And I think I would drag this up here to grab the gap fill and the tier 3, but I don't think we're going to see that today. We adjust this so it's no longer a div. Oh, that'd be interesting. If we actually complete that ABCD, it'll take us right into the 30-week moving average. Up about 82, which looks like it's actually about the OPEX cheat area too. $82, OPEX is actually up higher at 83, so it'd actually be up in this area.
ABCD on the daily chart from like December 9th low to the high on January 18. I think we have like this little channel. Oh yeah, that little channel. Do you already have that? So it's like it brings it up to the top of that channel, which is also a the secondary daily anchor view up from June 29th. Bring it back to the prior low.
To this one?
Yes, sir. Yeah, so it goes to the top of it.
You don't see that is, see that's where I struggle for that, because like we came back and retraced almost that whole up move.
And I don't know, I don't really look at it like that because we made a higher low.
Yeah.
And if you look on a, like, say, a weekly chart, probably won't even matter all that much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it takes it up to the 50 weekly there, that is.
And then you can plot an anchor view up, daily anchor view up on June 29th.
Yeah. Puts it at the top of the channel, like you said, 85 something.
Mm-hmm. Anything is probably is possible this week. ADRs is up at 82.
Yeah. Well, and that's where this stinking tier 1 into weak cheat is too. On OPEX is up there.
Mm-hmm.
It's not
Nice.
really OPEX, but it is still there.
Was YM the only one that hit? I think there was another one, wasn't there?
There's a couple that have come really close. Outside of Nat Gas, that's just been stupid lately. Okay, so Boyle, it actually was above it a little bit on Friday, if I recall correctly, and then it's pulled back since then. Meta jumped big time last week after they talked about possible subscription plans for something or another. Netflix looks like below its tier 1. Nvidia came up and tagged it. UNH. So there's been a couple.
Yeah. Need to add that to my little market analyzer.
Yeah, it's been a nice little visual for sure. Damn, Apple's still pushing. It's above, it's way above TGR now. Not way above. Well, no, it kind of is. It's a full buck above TGR now. It's into WTGR 1. Okay, CL. The one that I'm not really sure about is this kind of photo ADR, TGR, because then you got this other zone just right below it. And then combined with that, just underneath this trend strength reference point zone, you've got a secondary swing AVWAP and some structure we'd noted the other week at that 77, 90, 88-ish level. I almost want to not care about this photo ADR level. But it does look like there's been some good... I mean, it looks like it's respected this area. And we've got some VWAPs in there, and you get trend guide reversal. How big is it? Not that big, it's 50 cents. Not even, it's like 40 cents. I guess you can just watch this too and really probably play more for the upside zone because the swing AV WAPs are going to continue to come up and join the top edge of that zone, so really probably play for more of the top edge of it, not worry as much about TGR, or TG I mean, sorry. So we added this zone, added structure. Okay, GC, let me make sure I don't have this set to run. I do. Let's turn that off. Okay, there we go. Oh, sick. The same thing on GCs we saw with YM and stuff.
Yep. Really nice.
I think given how this traded overnight, I think I'd actually take and pull this down here. Like this, almost. Drag this up a little bit to capture the swing A VWAP there. Probably get rid of that div and treat this one like this, where it captures the bottom edge of supply and demand. And the tier 1 end of week cheats. Sure, you can watch that as a div. Just two divs back to back though. almost think just get rid of this and treat it like a zone. I think that's how I'd look at GC there. So you got WTGR1, the markings for a potential supply and demand later, tier 3 day cheat. If we keep coming down a little bit, then that full ADR is going to come into MPP, that now is bigger zone of the MPP tier 2 day cheat and the daily trend guide reversal, as well as structure from the past 1871 area. And then instead of treating this as two divs, almost just treat it like a zone where you've got the daily cheat, gap fill, and then day VWAP right there, plus the overnight highs. And then pull down this trend strength zone to capture the 20-day, 50-day gap fill, tier 1 day cheat like that. I think actually would do this to pull down this MPP one. Grab it like that. I think that's how I look at GC.
You were scoring your zones here. How would you score them?
Good question, sir. Let me mark these real quick and answer that.
It's a little confusing to me. Well, not really confusing. It's just because in between all of those zones, I feel like some of them are going to be way more important. Like say the annual pivot point with the swinging could be wild.
Yep.
Definitely would put that as a 2. I don't know what I would mark that. The daily could be 1 So I almost feel like we might want to go get that MPP. So that zone for me might be a 2.
Almost there. I'm just marking this last little piece here.
Take your time. Just trying to think through it.
Yep, yep. Okay, so I mean, I wouldn't mind a shot here again at the trend strength reference point. I mean, so to me, that's probably a 1. This area here, just given the various pieces of evidence that should be in here. I don't know that. I don't know how much I'd want to play at this area here again, because it, from a short perspective, it just. I mean, it's there, but
still the same way.
I think I'd want to actually look at GLD and see where GLD is at, and maybe make a decision off of that. But to me, it's probably a 0. I'd probably lean more like a 0 than I would a 1, I think. And then especially if full ADRs comes into this one, then I think to me this is a 2. And then below, yeah, I think you're right. I think like this swing VWAP, this WPP one, it's probably a 1, and this is a 2. With the gap fill, the swing VWAPs, full ADRs, annual pivots.
Yeah.
Something
And
else.
I'd almost make that the end of with dotties in the gap fill zone or kind of like a div. So I don't know if I really care about that one either.
This one here.
If we break down below that APP, I would make that like sort of like a div. Because if we break below that APP, I would think maybe we go and tag that weekly trend guide. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's a nice little structure there. It would be sort of like a higher low type of thing. Even if you wanted to build some sort of first head and shoulders, you're able to talking about patterns, but yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Good stuff.
I like it. I don't like missing trades though. I think CL should be a good opportunity for later. Although it really stinks that I missed that. I was really watching that area too. I just don't feel like chasing.
Yeah, it does look like it. It's all good.
I wouldn't mind it coming down and grabbing that 50.
Right.
In fact, I think maybe that's even better from that zone perspective, is to take it here actually and pull it down to grab the 50 in the top edge of that. Yeah. All right, man. I think it should be a good one. Looks like ES and NQ both had nice responses so far off their monthly pivots.
Yeah.
Glad I didn't exit. So I got one runner left from Thursday.
Oh, very nice, dude.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right, very cool. Thank you very much. Have a good one.
Boss man, thank you.
Yep.
Wish you a great day, man.
Thanks, you too.
Take care.
Have a good one. Bye. Okay, folks, and that is it. We are going to wrap up the prep. Really looks like there's some nice, good, clean zones out here for Monday, the 6th, 2023. So hopefully, again, everybody had a great weekend, are ready to come in and kind of attack today. Do pay attention, right? I mean, don't get yourself so excited that you miss the right opportunities for chasing the kind of poorish entries. So wait, if you miss it, I mean, look, we walked through a whole bunch of stuff. There's a lot of good opportunities in there. So yeah, I think that's it, folks. We will wrap it up there. Again, hope everybody had a great weekend, and let's have a great week. Catch you later. Bye now.